Hello neighbors, we'll finally place the last piece of the puzzle in part 13, the final chapter in PATESHA'S Reunion.
So you, PATESHA Campbell, daughter of Kenneth Campbell and Eulalie Salmon or Rose. And you are Kenroy Campbell, son of
Fergie Gross.
And
Eulalie Salmon.
yeah, and Eulalie Salmon.
Yes.
And Eulalie Salmon Rose. You have your one name too. So you ready for the results?
Sure.
PATESHA Campbell and her brother Kenroy are here to find out more about their true identities. It was now time to reveal the results of the DNA test. So PATESHA Campbell and Kenroy Campbell, I don't know how in heaven's name when they end up with the same name. As you said, a set of Campbells
Yes.
adopted you, and you know your birth father to be
Campbell.
Kenneth Campbell. All right, so both of you went to go and do this DNA test.
Yes.
Same office, same place. So there's no denying that what this result says is true, right? We're here at Caragen with Compton Beecher, who is the chief analyst.
We've introduced a more powerful system of analysis. And where this system really shows its power is in the ability to establish relationships outside of a mother-father or mother-child or a father-child relationship. So once you go into sibling relationships, grandparentage, and uncle-niece relationships.
What do you think about this case?
This case is an interesting case. I've never seen one quite like this before, but we're hoping to see what comes of it in terms of the different tests that we are going to have to provide.
Right.
We'll delve into a full sibling relationship to see if that will clear questions that are being asked.
So you ready?
Yes.
Sure?
Sure.
Yeah, man, look at each other, man. And this testing was performed by Caragen Caribbean Genetics Limited. The results are as follows. Sibling test to prove whether you are, in fact, brother and sister. PATESHA Campbell, African Jamaican, and Kenroy Campbell, African Jamaican. Probability of siblings, twin or otherwise, is 99.99%. The probability of full siblings, meaning same mother, same father, is 99.99%, which would make you no. You are not twins. You are not twins by fact that you graduated high school at 2 different times. But you are, in fact, the same mother and same father.
So you're saying that
You are brother and sister. You are just not twins.
But is it
Kenneth Campbell is your father. So you are both the children of Kenneth Campbell and Eulalie Rose. So no, come on to something now. This one is I can't contain myself. Yes, so you were in fact born some years apart. We can't tell whether it's 4 or 5, but you are full brother and sister. Same mother, same father.
Okay, then.
Kenroy, you can get a birth certificate now.
So what's your problem?
No, I'm being...
Well, you don't want to be her brother? You're not You're not a twin, but you're a brother and sister. So you want to know, fill in the blanks. Only Jesus himself can come and tell you those blank spaces. I'm so sorry, both of you, that we are not able to pursue that because everyone who is involved has passed away. So this is what we have to tell you, and this is where, hopefully, we will be leaving Patisha behind. Because I'm tired to see our face come on. No, I'm not. I'm not. It has been an agonizing 4 years for you, Patisha. Can you describe some of that for us?
It was an emotional roller coaster. My emotions was up and down. At one point, I just didn't know what to think. Because at one point, I thought there was a Navlet Rose would be my mother, and then I learned something different. And then learned that I was a twin with a birth certificate that was given. And then persons are saying that there weren't any twin.
Right.
So I just don't know what to believe on that part. But it was just very emotional.
The only conclusion that we can draw, and it may not be fact, the only conclusion is that your mother at some point wanted to acknowledge that there was another child for Kenneth Campbell. Whether it came out as a twin or otherwise, we don't know. But she wanted to acknowledge that at some point. That's the only thing I can say, which is why she would have registered 2 children at her registration. But so far, we have not proven that there was, in fact, a twin child born. What we have proven is that 2 children were born to Kenneth Campbell and Eulalie Rose. So it makes you brother and sister. So what we did with Carigen was a legal test, which I can now give you to go, sir, and get yourself a birth certificate. Finally, close that part of your life for you. But I'm so, so sorry we're not able to fill in the blanks that you want us to fill in. But at least you can move forward now.
Okay.
Knowing that you two are Campbells. And you never change your name. Then again, she named you Patrick. If you want to change to Patrick, hey, been keep Penrod for a long time, hey. Any other questions?
Not at all.
No.
Kenroy, what is your reaction to all of this?
Well, I've been surprised.
Are you surprised to know that you are actually brother and sister? You have the same look, you know. I told you that from 4 years ago.
I just can't get over how much you and
Can I look?
Yes. Tell me about that.
I don't know.
Kenra, you think so?
I don't know that. Yes, everybody been saying it.
Yes, same body structure, same facial features. So what did you think? It was just a coincidence?
No, I wouldn't say it's a coincidence. The thing that shocked me was the man that they said is my father is not.
As Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Okay. So you are Mr. Campbell's child.
Yes.
There are clues on the birth certificates.
Yeah.
It's just not what we want to hear right now. The clues are there. So when you do something now, when you not up, when you not do nothing. Anyways. Is there anything you want to say right now, Kenroy?
I want to tell you thanks for what you're doing. Just remain do what you're doing to help others. But I'm still in shock.
You're still in shock.
Yes.
Well, you thought you were a Rose for a very long time. You're adopted Campbell.
Yes.
God works these things in mysterious ways, doesn't he? All those papers you've been signing all along with Campbell on it. Who knew? Your father is actually Campbell. You should take solace in that.
Yes.
And we should also take solace in the fact that she did actually register 2 children. They were just not twins.
I'm just glad that everything is out in the light. We're not twin, but we're actually brother and sister. So we just pick up the pieces from there and move on.
You are already brother and sister as far as you knew. You just know that you're for the same parents.
Yeah, and I know that Chris thought that I was Rose, but the DNA prove otherwise.
Right.
So,
And we can only go by what your mother had said. Mr. Campbell did say that he
yes,
is your
he
father.
did. Yes.
So I hear you've gone ahead and documented all of this journey. But you have got to open back the book and write more things, because
Well,
here we are now.
yes, Promises in the Midst of the Process.
Uh-huh.
It's basically part of my life story from some stuff that I've been through. So it's in a form of a devotional. So it's the story tied in with some scriptures and the fact that I have passed through these events and I'm still standing.
Chapter 5. God is always with us. Isaiah 43 verse 2 says, When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. How many times have you gone through these situations where you thought you would have died, but God saw you through it? How many storms have you passed through? I went through a season where my relationship with my sister became strained. Then there were times when I prayed, but it seems as if my words bounced right back into my face. At one point, it seems as if I was drowning in a sea of despair. I could hardly breathe, and I felt as if God has left me all alone.
I wrote this book to encourage somebody who have gone through whether abuse, neglect, and that they can make it.
Right.
That there is hope at the
Fantastic.
end of the tunnel. So,
Thank you for coming.
thank you.
As I said, don't come back. It's okay. We're always happy to see you. If there's anything else that we can do to help, let us know.
Okay.
But I'm so happy for you that you can move on with this birth certificate. It's amazing how many things you need a birth certificate for. You don't know that till you're now an adult. And it's going to become really critical. You could have gotten away with it when you were a child, but you can't get away with it anymore. So amen. Amen. And so let it be. Goodbye. Now come back here. We thank you so much for coming and sharing your story once again.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. What do the other brothers and sisters going to know?
Novlet, she gonna be in shock. Especially Novlet and Alicia.
Yes.
They're gonna be shocked.
Sure. All right. So go tell them the good news. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good. Remember to keep doing good in your neighborhood.
Thanks for watching The Susan Show. See you next time.
Please like, subscribe, turn on post notification to see videos as soon as they're uploaded.